Well, hello everyone. This is Christy Vogelsberg, and I wanted to welcome you to really our relaunch here of Kimberly's Redefining Health and Wellness community. And you may be wondering who I am or why I'm talking to you, coming on here to you about this. But I have been working closely with Kimberly now for the past really couple of years to help really share our message of health and hope and wellness. Kimberly and I had met. She lives actually, as you know, out in Arizona, and I am here in Kansas City. She is a physical therapist and had gone to a continuing education class that my husband JJ had offered when he was out in her neck of the woods here a couple of years ago. And it's been so awesome for she and I to be connected and to be able to really partner and share some amazing resources that have helped so many people with their nutrition. And just want to thank all of you that are on here with us live, or for those that maybe you're catching the recording, just that support of our family and friends and our community and helping, support us as we are getting going. I know that for me was just so key when JJ and I really partnered with this mission almost 20 years ago. And again, if Kimberly invited you, it's because she cares about you, she respects you, and she just wants you to know about what she's up to. And so thank you so much for your support in this. And we invite you again to relax. We're not here to sell you anything or ask you to participate or join or do anything. The idea is really just to give you some great information, share some stories over the next few minutes, and talk to you and help you maybe connect in those that you love and care about to Kimberly with our community and our healthy living revolution, as we're really partnering together again to help folks elevate and redefine what health and wellness looks like in their world. And then also, as we wind down today, we're going to talk a little bit about the company that supports us, the bigger organization internationally, really, that we are a part of. And this is called a virtual franchise. And again, it's a way that people all around the world are taking their life back and really, too, building an exciting future for they or their families beyond just supporting our health, our good health. So to begin with, let's talk about the importance of good nutrition. And I always love, whenever I'm presenting or talking with families or even just one-on-one, is coming to that place. Do we, where are we at? Can we all agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? And I know for our family that is, whether it is our own self or our children's health, trying to make sure that they are in a really great routine, that can be a challenge. We know that we're supposed to be exercising and eating well and sleeping well and managing our stress, right? And then on top of that, we're supposed to be eating 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables. And I have a friend who says, you might have to be a stay-at-home vegetarian to be able to get that in every single day. And so we all say, well, yeah, I want to look good or feel good or live this long, vibrant life. But unfortunately, so many of us find it hard to actually do these things, or certainly to do it consistently or even do it well, right? And so that's where our community and our tools and resources come in. So Kimberly and I, as well as thousands around the world, are part of a movement called our Healthy Living Revolution, where we are taking our health back in ways that are really simple and realistic and fun. And at the core of this, though, these resources is our nutritional support. And even, I guess, my husband JJ, when he talks on persistent pain and helping people recover from a lot of these areas, nutrition is the foundation. We have got to flood our bodies with the most important food that we could eat, which is fruits and vegetables and berries and grapes. And again, like I said before, we're supposed to be getting all these numbers of servings in every day, yet almost none of us can do this. And certainly we're not getting the variety. It's not always fresh or raw. We're not getting that consistency of day in and day out over the long haul. And that's where our nutrition support tool called Juice Plus comes in. That is a foundation for our family and my health. That was a catalyst that we had started here over, almost 20 years ago, that really helped get our body and our health snowball moving in the right direction. So to begin with, though, I want to show you just real quick what Juice Plus is. So this is out of my little off my pantry here. So to start out with, here is the orchard. And so this has in it concentrated fruits from apples, peaches, cranberries, oranges, papaya, cherry, pineapple, prune, dates, and beets. And then our garden blend, and we eat 2 of these every day, capsules. So broccoli, parsley, tomatoes, carrots, garlic, beets, spinach, cabbage, kale, oat, and rice bran. And then our beloved vineyards. I'm wearing my vineyard purple top here today for y'all. Raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, Concord grape, black currant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa powder. So again, those 3 blends, that represents over 30 fresh raw fruits and veggies, berries, and that have been grown in a organic manner. So no pesticides or chemicals. They allow to vine ripen. They pick them when they're ripe versus we think about the produce that we eat today. It's been, carted in maybe over 2,000 miles and has been like sitting on the shelf or in our crisper sometimes several weeks before we even get a chance to eat it. Like, even if we are trying to buy the food, it's like, what's left with that nutrition. But they juice it and they take out the water, sugar, and salt, and they do this at a low temperature. And the other thing that I think is really amazing about this, it's kind of like outsourcing your juicing, right? But they're juicing this with the skin on. So it's the skin, the seeds, the core of the pineapple, again, where that dense nutrition really lives. We're getting all of that juiced to begin with before then it's dried and put into either a capsule or a chewable. So it's kind of like Jetson food, where we have live food. It retains the enzymes. It's not a supplement. And you'll see, even that I'll show on the back here, you can see that it has nutrition facts. So even states, if they don't pay tax on food, they don't pay tax on Juice Plus, because Juice Plus is food. Now, when it comes to the research behind Juice Plus, that is a thing that really stood out to me. Like, that was a game changer for me. So my background, I was a former physician assistant. Juice Plus was a tool that we had in our office, our medical office, a family practice office is where I had worked. So the fact, though, that they've had, and that Juice Plus truly is the most researched nutritional product in the world. There are over now 40 published studies over the past 20 years. So this is truly, it's evidence-based medicine, top tier research, double-blind, placebo control. Again, this was a tool that we had in our office, and mostly to do because it was research. There's, again, a lot of things that have high claims, but very low when it comes to any documentation. So Juice Plus has been shown over these many, many years now to support a healthy immune and respiratory systems, to improve our circulation and our cardiovascular wellness, to improve our nutritional status and quality of life, even in patients like post ovarian cancer study patients at University of Maryland, MD Anderson Cancer Center, and reduce oxidative stress and systemic inflammation in our body. And we find inflammation is the key, the underlying kind of area or problem that deals with so many health issues that we see today, that it protects our DNA from damage. I mean, how our body, our cells replicate, even right at the very cellular level, and then protecting and providing us healthier skin and gums even. I love too, there's a children's health study. So I have 12 and 9-year-olds. So the fact that these 2 boys, I mean, they were able to get Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years with an adult sponsor, and that there's no warning label. It's safe for pregnant and nursing women. This was something I used Juice Plus as my prenatal. When my OB found about it, she started her family on it. She looked in the research because I wanted to take it as my prenatal. And once she looked at the research, she's like, oh my gosh, I want my whole family on this. And again, this has been now, my oldest is 12, longer than that she's been eating Juice Plus as well. So we can think about our capsules are kind of like our micronutrition. So it's the thousands of plant nutrients, kind of like the oil in our engine, right? So the phytonutrients that help our system to be protected and our engine to run well, right? But our next piece, though, we can think about is our macronutrition, is a tool that we call our Complete. So it's a shake, and you can see it comes in either vanilla or chocolate. And this is like the clean burning fuel for our engine, like the gasoline for our tank that makes us go every day. So it's whole plant food-based a beverage. So you can mix it in a blender, make a smoothie out of it, or just simply shake it up and eat a quick meal on the go. But those are our macronutrients, like our plant-based proteins, fiber, amino acids, and again, other fruits and vegetables. And just to look at here, it's like to think that this just tastes like a shake. I know I was talking with another mom this week who she had just added these tools to her family's diet. And she's like, I really don't like shakes. I know you're saying it's a really tastes good, but I'm a little skeptical. And I just got a text from her. She's like, oh my gosh, I had my first shake. And you're right. She's like, how do they make this taste so good? But to think about ancient grains and sprouts like broccoli, alfalfa, and radish sprouts, and amaranth, and quinoa, and millet, and pumpkin, and pomegranate, and spirulina, and yucca, and mushroom powder, and chickpeas, and pea protein, and just all these amazing whole plant foods that give us something that is vegan, gluten-free, low glycemic index, so a very steady state when it comes to our blood sugar, which means also more willpower. And then it's great for kids or diabetics or athletes, again, pregnant or nursing women. I look at my kiddos just got back here, my 8-year-old, that we didn't realize how early his baseball game was. So we looked at the clock. It's like, you need to be at the field in 10 minutes and you're not dressed. And so, but the fact that in literally 3 minutes, I could pour some almond milk in, put a scoop of the chocolate, I put a little peanut butter powder, and then he had his capsules that he got 45 plant foods in his body on his way to practice. And I guarantee that was probably the healthiest meal that any of his little 8-year-old friends probably had before 8 a.m. themselves, right? So again, so easy, so convenient to be able to get a great start to their day. And again, with Juice Plus, like I said, 45 different fruits and veggies every day. And just imagine whether you're traveling, whether you're on the go with your kids or sports or wherever, that what does that look like? You do that every day for a week or a month. Maybe you notice something, maybe you don't, but years go by, decades for us. It's 20 years now that we've been getting this nutrition into our body. And I look back, and we were in our early 20s, right? When this tool and this community came our way. And at the time I had been dealing with a lot of allergies. I'd had allergy shots for several years. I had low immune function, Epstein-Barr virus in the form of mono. I had cystic acne, went along with infertility issues. So there was a lot of things, including chronic pain, that I was dealing with. But again, this was a catalyst for change. I started with this as just one simple change. I did not change really anything else. I had already been trying to make some improvements. I would drag myself to the gym. I was trying to drink more water. I would go to the elliptical after work and work out for 15 minutes on the elliptical is about all I could muster. And I was forcing myself to eat a salad every day. But again, even with doing all of those things, I wasn't able to get my health up over the hump and just was dealing with kind of chronic fatigue type of symptoms. So this truly was a catalyst for change in our health journey, but then we made other healthier changes along the way as part of this journey. Now, some people today, the entry point to our community is through something called the Shred 10 program, which is really just a 10-day clean eating jumpstart. And that is taking not only these tools as a catalyst, but then really focusing on, for 10 days, a few other key things that we know decreasing certain foods that are going to cause more inflammation in our body versus really upping our nutrition in terms of healthier recipes that are plant-based, drinking more water, getting more exercise, to toleration and such. So definitely that is a really, really fun tool that I wish I would have done. I probably would have seen things happen even sooner had I embraced some of those other healthier habits. But everyone's journey is different, and where everyone starts out, some just make one simple change, and others, want more of a structured program and jumpstart. So it's really what works best for you. But then the final tool, though, that I want to share real quick is, I'll just show a picture here. This is of our tower garden. And what this is an aeroponic gardening system where, again, I mentioned that so many times the food that we may get, the lettuce we get, I mean, it loses, some of the nutrition is like vitamin C, 90% is lost within 24 hours of picking. But yet to get from California all the way to Kansas, how long does that take? And then it sits there for how long? It's like, what is really left of that nutrition? Again, that's why we have to eat 9 to 13 servings these days just to get enough plant food and plant nutrition in our body, because so much of it is either it wasn't there to start with in the produce, or it's been lost. So this is a way you can grow your own produce out on your patio or indoors. I know Kimberly has a tower as well. So in the winter with grow lights, and we use these in schools and such as well, that we help them learn how to be in more relation with their food and what we're growing. So I'm glad I could share a little bit of my story, but now I'd like to go ahead. I'm going to turn it over to Kimberly, and I'll let you unmute here, Kimberly, and have you share a little bit about what you've seen with some of these nutrition support tools and how that's benefited your health.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for allowing me to share this information with you. My husband and I have been taking Juice Plus for 2 years now, and we absolutely love the products. My biggest thing that we both have noticed is really just helping to maintain our overall immune system health and not getting sick in the cold and flu season. And even with the amount of stress that I put on myself with work and just daily life, if I didn't have this product, I think that I would be sick with colds and flus and allergies way more often than I have been. I think since I've been on this product, I had one cold that turned into a sinus infection and maybe just a little bit of stuffiness here and there. My husband's really noticed improvement in his athletic recovery. He's not as sore. His performance is improved with his ability to have improved endurance with his mountain biking and road cycling. And along with other family members, have had decreased inflammatory response, decreased irritable bowel symptoms and bloating. And I've also seen great results with people that have had cardiovascular issues such as high blood pressure and even coronary artery blockages that have been resolving because of the lifestyle change, not just the product itself, but the whole community and the lifestyle that is promoted through this company and through our Healthy Living Revolution. And that's why I decided to join the business and join the mission of inspiring healthy living. And I do this because I care about people's health and education about what our nutrition looks like, what is going on with our food as far as pesticides, herbicides, and like Christy was saying, the amount of time that the food has to sit during its travel time. And this food is live. And so really it's just about sharing the products with other people, really inspiring other people to have healthier changes. And that's what I've seen in this business is people going from, not knowing what to do with their overall health and wellness to making one simple change, to changing their complete nutritional intake, decreasing their inflammatory food and processed food, exercising on a more regular basis, and just having an improved quality of life. And so that's why I chose to join the mission and what I've seen and why I'm going to continue to share. And that's really what it's about for me is sharing. And part of it is, too, that I am able to make a little bit of an extra income, sustainable income monthly. And because of my Juice Plus business, I was able to pay for my plane ticket to go visit my family in California after my nephew had a cranial surgery. And I didn't have to stress out about, how am I going to pay this credit card bill? Or how am I going to allocate more money to be able to pay for this flight? And so it was such a reassurance to be able to have just this extra income in my life to say, well, now I have a little extra freedom to be able to do the things that I'd like to be able to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I love that, Kimberly, and the fact too, it could be, like you said, just helping to offset the cost of Juice Plus or, produce and healthy things. It costs a little bit more maybe, but man, it's so much better to be on the prevention side of the fence, or to give us options, to give us opportunity choices to see where we want to spend the time or how we want to spend our days. So that's awesome. Well, as we wind down this last part, then I want to talk a little bit, as Kimberly mentioned, a little more about the company behind Juice Plus and the Tower Garden, that piece of our mission. And again, this is really built around word of mouth sharing. And I know Kimberly was linking arms with us, like we said, to really inspire healthy living with others. But again, we're not here to ask you to join or do anything, but just to think about, though, maybe it is your family or someone that you love and care about, that this could be a fit for. So again, our company, though, we call it a virtual franchise. So it's a $50, so $50 annual membership fee. So once a year, right? And then with that, though, you get a virtual office. You can just run your business from your phone, whether it's on the go, over lunch, with kids, out at the park, as she's traveling. Like Kimberly was able to go be with her family, where she wanted to be with her sister to support her and her nephew, as she mentioned. But you've got a website that you can share with family or friends, and the services that you get from this virtual franchise are second to none. So again, we get to just love and share with people, but then the company, they manufacture the product. They do the warehousing, the shipping, the billing. They do the monthly installments. There's no inventory that we have to keep. So you're not buying a bunch of product to keep in your garage. I mean, truly, this is where I got my Juice Plus. This is my little basket that our family eats out of here every day. So there is no risk, though, right? No big overhead, no big buy-in at all. You get support. So as a busy professional or as a busy mom, we see that all the commission levels that we have in the company are permanent. There are no quotas. There's no minimums to meet. You can share as much or as little and really design this around your life or your family. We have friends certainly that make millions of dollars with Juice Plus. So it's definitely, because there's no risk and little investment, it doesn't mean that the reward is not big, because it really is. But our favorite thing, my sweet spot, as I work with those around the country, is to help them earn an additional maybe $500 to $1,000 a month, because that is doable even for someone if they're working full time, or just a few hours a week here and there, that they can take care of that little nucleus of maybe 25 families or individuals. And it makes such a difference. Like Kimberly said here, no glass ceiling or on income or territorial restrictions. We're in over 20 countries. So you think about where you want to travel. I mean, we're from Kansas City. We love that the Royals have spring training out in Phoenix, and we'll be out there for an international conference here this next spring. So we love to look at where do we want to travel to, and where can we have business at. Also, with our virtual franchise, you have stability. So the Juice Plus company was founded almost 50 years ago. We've had the same president, Jay Martin. He founded and is still the president today. They're privately held, debt-free, out of Memphis, Tennessee is where the company's at. They've done over $12 billion in sales. That's with a B, with Juice Plus, and on track to be I should say on track to be a $1 billion per year by the year 2020. So again, you've got the stability, the longevity, the systems that are in place. So just like a franchise, if you went out and bought a Subway franchise or spent $500,000, $250,000 on a franchise, you get all the support of a franchise. But because it's a virtual franchise, you get to have that here at home as a home-based business. There's the other key pieces that I look at, is there's 4 ways that the company that they reward us. So first is our retail profit. Then we have commissions, bonuses, and then benefits. So at the top 2 levels of the company, there is a full insurance package available. And so medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, prescription, holiday bonus, expense allowance. So again, this could be a short-term business plan to just earn a little bit extra income, or like this developed over time. We didn't go into this necessarily looking at this, but as we were seeing and really embracing the community or coming to a conference or whatnot, we were able to see it's like, wow, this business, this community can go from just being a little extra income income to this is now a plan A. So after a few years of working with the company, I was able to replace my income as a physician assistant. It's paid us over a 6-figure income per year now for all these years, but yet I get to have all the tax benefits of the write-offs of having a home-based business, but yet we have full health coverage as well, and even tuition reimbursement, as my husband JJ has gone back now and finishing his doctorate in physical therapy. The Juice Plus company helps to offset that cost as well. So again, whether it's business or community, it is so amazing to be able to partner with a company and a group such as this. So as we conclude, though, again, to wrap up, I want to thank you for joining us today, whether you've been watching here with us live or you'll be catching us on the recording, and I hope that you've been inspired. Maybe you learned something new, and we'd love to have you continue to help us spread the word about our mission and our community that we're on. And we have really 2 types of people that we love to network with. Okay. And we love to be connected and to connect people to our resources and to each other. So the first type of person, though, we'd love to have you connect us with is those that are ready to invest in their health. Right? Not just they're saying they want to get healthier, it might be a good idea or one of these years, but who is someone really wanting to make a commitment? Maybe it is one simple change with, again, less than you would spend on a cup of coffee, a couple dollars a day to be able to start flooding your body. And it's such an easy way with simple, affordable, and convenient nutrition, right? Produce, simple produce, like outsourcing our juicing, right, to the Juice Plus company. So that's the first person. Or maybe it is someone that they're really wanting to, maybe they do have some significant health challenges or major goals. I'm definitely with Kimberly and her health coaching background and such as well. I know she's helped people to make really significant changes, substantial, lasting changes in people's health. Now, the second, though, is people who would maybe be looking to bridge that gap. Maybe it's not just nutritional gaps. Maybe they have some financial gaps that they would like to be able to bridge and earn some extra income or be able to work from home. Maybe it's take back control of their finances or their schedule, their time, be present with their kids, or just to bring back some hope and an awesome community for them. Maybe they are looking for a tribe of people that they can feel part of and have purpose and passion or an excitement in their life where they can be recognized, they can be seen and heard. That is another group that we definitely embrace and love to have as part of our community. And so I encourage you again to think about the people in your life that you care about, and think, could this be a perfect time or a perfect fit for them? I know for me, I was very skeptical beginning, not only about the product, but about the business as well. But I was so grateful now as I look back all these years, our life, the trajectory of our health and our life did a complete 180. And I'm just so thankful for the person and the folks who just poured into us and loved us and helped us to plug into this community again, almost 20 years ago. And now I get to spend time with people like Kimberly, and we've gone to fun workshops together and conferences together. And we're going to, definitely be seeing each other when our conference is over in Phoenix here this next spring. And we get to stay connected on things like this with Zoom on a regular basis. She's just one of my besties now, but as you know too, Kimberly, she has a huge heart. She loves people. And just to know that anyone that you connect with Kimberly, you can trust your relationships with her. Right? Any relationship you have, anyone that you would refer, connect her with, that she is going to just do backflips to do whatever she can to help them to embrace health, right? And really redefine their health at whatever that looks like for them. So again, when this call is finished and or if you're watching this on recording afterwards, please get in touch with Kimberly. Let her know of anyone that you think who might benefit from Juice Plus, the Complete, our Tower Gardens, or even our Shred 10. We do those once a month, that 10-day clean eating jumpstart, where she can help coach them on not only the nutrition side, but healthy recipes, the exercise. She is well equipped in all of those areas to help them. So, and again, congratulations, Kimberly. I love what you're doing. It's been so awesome. I love spending time with you. And I look forward to those that we'll be able to connect with together, either on the phone or in Zoom that are in your world. And again, thank you you so much for those taking time to be with us here today or following up with us afterwards. We'll look forward to visiting here again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.